Have you ever imagined that behind the dazzling stage of K-pop and the cheers of ARMY, a secret lurks that could shatter trust and friendship? What if the legendary Taekook suddenly falls apart? Picture two stars, long seen as the epitome of closeness and strength, now forced to face a storm that threatens both their reputation and personal bond. A provocative question hangs in the air. Could it be that after fulfilling mandatory military service, external pressures, even from a favored nation, are capable of breaking the solid foundation they once built? We all know that in South Korea, military service is far more than a mere formality. For idols who have carried the nation's pride on the global stage, this duty is an arduous test that challenges not just their physical endurance, but also their mental and emotional resilience. Imagine, amidst the hectic pace of military training, every second under relentless orders, suddenly rumors surface claiming that this very pressure has snatched away the warmth once radiating from Taekook. For many fans, Taekook has always been seen as the perfect synergy of two souls in harmony. Yet, as the weight of military service seeps into every corner of their lives, doubts arise. Is it truly possible for mandatory service to fracture a bond that has been nurtured over years? Many are left wondering if there might be a hidden force at play, exploiting this moment of vulnerability. Naturally, rumors never fall short of a twist. Allegedly, a country widely adored and admired by the public is said to have played a role in destabilizing the personal dynamic between Kim Taehyung and Jungkook. It's a startling fact that makes one question, what could be the real motive behind this alleged interference? Could it be that a geopolitical force, wrapped in the guise of national interest, is using these idol figures as pawns in a broader game of political influence and image crafting? In an era where global issues are intensifying, it's not unheard of for a nation to try to infiltrate the realm of entertainment as a means of influence. An irony when viewed through the lens of values like freedom and friendship. No one knows for sure what the true motive behind these rumors is. What is certain, however, is the unease spreading among fans. Those who have long adored the warmth and cohesion of Taekook are now forced to face the possibility that behind the glittering stage lies a maze of intrigue and manipulation. Even within military circles, whispers of discontent and unrest suggest that this matter is far more than a mere personal issue. It mirrors the complex interplay between the entertainment industry, military obligations, and politics. The news that the military itself is not immune to these ripples of controversy adds another layer to the unfolding saga. Behind the strict uniforms and disciplined ranks, stories of deeply felt emotions are emerging. Many soldiers feel that the presence of external elements trying to control their personal lives is an insult they cannot tolerate. Imagine being in the midst of grueling training and exhausting routines, only to face a scenario where politics and personal affairs collide head-on. What exactly is meant by the term favored nation in this context? While the identity remains officially undisclosed, circulating whispers suggest that this nation is known for wielding significant influence and is often involved in managing public perception and image. This raises an even more complex question. Should the military be turned into a battleground for political interests that could shatter the spirit of camaraderie and honor? Behind every controversy lies a personal narrative that is equally important. Imagine two figures who have been idols to millions now caught in a conflict that seems larger than themselves. They are not just individuals. They represent a symbol of the struggle and dedication that has defined their journey over the years. But when pressure from various quarters mounts to the point where even their friendship is at stake, one must ask, who really wins in this game? This story reminds us that in a world brimming with hidden agendas and personal ambitions, even the purest of bonds can become fragile. No one is immune to controversy when powerful forces begin to meddle. For you, the young viewers navigating the complexities of adolescence, this tale serves as a potent reminder that not everything that glitters in the world of fame is beautiful. There is a bitter reality that must be faced, often wrapped in layers of mystery and speculation. Now, let's take a critical look. In an era where information travels at lightning speed, how often do we find ourselves caught in a torrent of rumors without any official confirmation? Why should we believe every unverified story that comes our way? Are we capable of discerning between fact and a manufactured narrative? Critics argue that this situation exemplifies how both traditional and digital media can blur the lines between reality and fiction. Behind every sensational headline, there might be hidden interests waiting to be exploited by certain groups. As consumers of information, have we become too susceptible to emotionally charged and speculative stories without scrutinizing their authenticity? For you, the teenagers who are the primary audience for this kind of information, what does it all mean? At an age when forming your identity and understanding the world is paramount, stories like this can serve as a mirror, reflecting the complexities of life. Not everything is as polished on social media or TV as it might seem. There are intricate dynamics at play where ambition, external pressures, and personal struggles often take center stage. Now is the time to learn not to take every narrative at face value. Become a discerning, intelligent consumer of news, for behind every shocking headline there are multiple layers of the story waiting to be uncovered. The saga of Taekook, now standing at a crossroads, offers a profound lesson. Perhaps this isn't the end, but rather the beginning of a deeper understanding of how the entertainment industry and military obligations intersect in a broader context. On one hand, mandatory military service remains a crucial aspect of national defense. On the other, the personal lives of idols should be respected as a sanctuary, free from political manipulation. Our hope is that those involved can eventually find common ground, ensuring that public trust is not eroded by hidden agendas. Meanwhile, as viewers and consumers of news, it is imperative that you learn to judge information wisely, extract valuable lessons, and continuously hone your critical thinking skills. In a world rife with dynamics and hidden intrigues, the truth is often shrouded behind thick veils. Is Taekook's separation really a consequence of military service pressures and interference by a favored nation? Or is it merely a shadow cast by an overblown imagination? One thing is certain. In every story, truth belongs to those brave enough to seek and question. To all our loyal viewers, remember that not everything that shines is gold. Behind the glitter of the entertainment world lies a harsh reality that is not always as appealing as it appears. Don't let yourself be swept away by narratives that are too simplistic. Delve deeper, think critically, and become the generation that challenges what is presented rather than accepting it at face value. That's our in-depth look into the rumblings surrounding the rumored split of Taekook post-military service, a story that's currently sending shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Stay tuned to this channel for more updates and critical analyses on the latest phenomena that not only entertain, but also provoke thoughtful reflection. See you in the next video, and remember to remain vigilant about the stories circulating out there. Thank you for watching, and always keep in mind, the truth is hidden behind every question that shakes the world.